Hey there everybody, it's Rad. So I've been getting some requests to do step-by-steps of my Doodle characters, so I'm going to do just that. I think I'm going to be doing drawings of the pencil, the angry cloud, and the alien, the bear, and I don't know if I'm going to get to Artie the owl today, but well, this could be one of many videos. So hold tight, here we go. So I think I'm going to be drawing the pencil first. And if you haven't noticed, it's a recurring theme for me to have one eye bigger than the other. By the way, this pencil used to live as a puppet here, as you can see. I used to make these felt puppets. This one's being held up by a Sharpie pen. And yes, there is the one eye bigger than the other again in the eraser section. So this pencil has been around a while for me as a character, as has been the angry cloud. So here I go. I'm going to begin drawing the big eye first. So what you do first, you draw two round shapes next to each other like this, one slightly bigger than the other. I'm going to put dots in there for eyes. Then I usually like to start here, curve that out, and make a shape like this. That's going to be the eraser. Then I'm going to go like this and fill that in, make it look like it's coming from behind, and then draw a smile, fill it in. I can make the eyeballs a little bigger. Then I'm going to draw the metal part. And you could just do like a zigzag kind of shape around like that. And then I'm going to draw the pencil. Sometimes I draw it short, sometimes longer, depending on how much space I have. I have some space here, so I could go ahead and draw it longer than usual. I draw 3 scallop shapes. Then I draw the lines coming from the scallop shape and a triangle below, complete with a little bit of the actual lead itself. And if I want, I could add a line to show what it is drawing. So there you go. There's the pencil. Well, a version of the pencil. All right. Next up, let me go ahead and draw the cloud. Now, I could draw the cloud shape first, or I could draw the eyes first. I think I'm going to go ahead with the cloud shape. Speaking of scallops, it's sort of like a scallop shape, like that. Then I draw 2 on the side. Okay. 2 underneath, and call it a day. Doesn't have to be so perfect. Then I do the same thing as the pencil, and I draw the 2 eyes, one bigger than the other. Now it's going to be looking at the pencil and being angry at the pencil because this cloud likes to be angry. This cloud represents the recurring idea of when dark clouds come your way, or in this case a pink cloud, so just to make it seem like it's going to be a happy cloud coming your way, and you realize it's not, you just have to tell it, shoo. But there you go. That's life. Life deals you sometimes some unhappy clouds, and you just got to tell them to shoo. Right? All right, so the next one. Let's do the bear. Okay, so the bear is a round shape. Another one, this time it touches the bottom. It sort of starts in the middle here, though, like so. Then we go into a triangle here. Then I put these dots here to represent eyes. They're kind of spread apart, far apart. And let's put an ear here on the side and here on the side. Not on the top and not too low either. Otherwise, I think it'd look more like a monkey or look like a cat if it was too high. So, bear. Then I like to put these 2 little scallop shapes that way. Next up, so coming from the head here and here, I'm going to draw an arm. Then I'm going to draw ovals. So this is like a sitting bear. And draw more ovals in here. A little line there. And like to add a a circle in the front of the bear's belly. Then I could put some imperfect dashed lines, some broken lines there and on the top of the head, on the hands and the top of the head, to make it look like stitching. So for the alien, I don't draw a circle or a round shape for the head. It's rounded, but it starts off rounded on the top, but then as you see here, it's sort of pinched on the end, sort of like an upside down teardrop. So I draw that. Then I'm going to draw an oval here, leave a little white space, an oval here, leave a little white space to show a highlight, a little mouth, small curve. Then I'm going to put this person being into a spaceship. So I'm going to draw a curve like this, like an upside down U. Then I'm going to draw another curve, but really much more wide. And then these are shoulders. Then I'm going to draw from here to here this big old curve like that for the main shape of the saucer. Notice how imperfect it just became. So be it. These I like to draw the lights that it has, and then it's going to have this bottom part. And then I'm going to draw a beam. What should I put in the beam? Let's say it's got a fixation. It's got an admiration for slices of pizza with peppers on it from Earth. So there you have it. So there is my alien, imperfect alien spaceship. Okay, so the next one, I'm not going to draw like I did here. By the way, these are personified characters. I forgot to mention that. These two anyway. When you add eyes to something that is inanimate, it becomes a personified character. It just becomes a being unto itself. So you could put eyes on anything. You know, a boat, a leaf, what have you, and it becomes a character. Speaking of leaf, let me do a leaf here. I have so many different kinds here. I've got linden, I've got a dogwood here, a maple, white oak. Sassafras. Let me see. I think I'm just going to draw this one. It looks like a dogwood. One eye bigger than the other again. And this one's going to be looking up and going, oh. You know what I could have drawn in here? Well, I'll draw it for you. You'll see. So for the last drawing, I'm going to draw this, the next object, which I'm not going to add eyes to. It's not going to be that kind of character, although I could. So for the next one, I'm going to draw a donut. So what you do is you make an oval, more horizontal than vertical. Then I'm going to draw the center of the oval, smaller than that shape, very similar to it, and towards the top of this image. Not the center here, not the bottom there. Then I draw, glaze. So it's just like the wave shape up and down. Then, I could just use this pen, this thick pen, for the sprinkles. But I'm going to use a thinner pen, in case later on I might want to color this in. Some of them can be cropped. So there you have the sprinkles, or as they call them in Boston, the jimmies. All right, and you also draw a line in there. So there is my donut. Let me show you just how I do the pencil, for example. Let me use this yellowish orange one. I'm going to go from dark to light this way. To give it some shading. And you could go ahead and fill in the little white spots, the negative spaces that you have made. I'm going to press darker here, darker there, and even there. Let me get that gray going. I'm going to draw dark to light as I go up here, there, and there. Same shading technique as I did here, so dark to light. You can sometimes use the side of the pencil. I don't like to have points when I do this. Of course, I like to have, there's always a flat area. I like to usually find it, or I quickly make it by pressing hard. I should do a demonstration on this in a separate video. So there you have it. There's the pencil. All right, well, there you go. Both colored in. And now it's your turn. I have 2 words for you. Get cracking.